Star Wars is a very big and vast universe with a ton of characters, and there are a lot of them. And I mean a lot of them, so we're going to need a lot of tiers for this video. There's a lot of characters that I also don't know about. This is the 2023 update, and we're not going to have every character, just every main character, if you know what I mean. I might know some characters, but might not know their name. So we're just going to start this off. Starting off with Ahsoka Tano is best. No one's convincing me otherwise. No one will ever convince me otherwise. She is one of the best Star Wars characters of all time. If I were to pick my top 4, I would say she was in 4th place, which might sound very interesting. Some of you might be mad. Some of you might be, I don't know. You guys just comment down below what you think in the comments. This droid is the lightsaber droid, and he makes those lightsabers and helps the Padawans create them. I just don't know his name. I have never memorized his name. Sometimes I hear his name, but I still can't memorize it. But this droid, I would say, is good. I like how they brought him back from the Clone Wars when he only appeared in one arc. I wouldn't say he's outstanding, but I'd say he's good. I like how in the Clone Wars his head got cut off and both of his arms, but he still kept fighting with his feet, which was pretty cool. Alright, this is Andor. I think this character's from Andor, and I barely know anything about her, so worst. Alright, Captain Cassian Andor, or just Andor, because, there's also the Andor show, and saying that he's only appeared in the, in Rogue One and Andor. He isn't one of my favorites, but he really shines in Rogue One for me. I still haven't finished watching Andor because it doesn't look like it's gonna be my favorite live action TV show, which might anger a lot of you guys watching this video. So let me know your opinions down below in the comments. What is your favorite Star Wars TV show? Because mine is the Clone Wars, and no one will convince me otherwise. I don't know about that character. She's probably also from Andor or something like that. I really don't know. Again, I don't know about her. I don't even know her name. This guy, I've seen him I've seen him in so many clips, but I don't know anything about him. But I swear that actor is familiar. I don't know. Right, I don't know him. Let's just get over these guys. No, jeez. Why are there so many I don't know? Who's this Cad Bane looking dude? Jeez. Holy baloney, there are so many characters. Oh my god, I left. Wrong template. Alright, this is way too hard. There are so many characters I don't know. Is this a version of Kit Fisto? Is Kit Fisto on here? I've never seen Kit Fisto wear a hat. I'm assuming that's not Kit Fisto. Cal Kestis, I know about him. I've seen him so many clips. I know about Cal Kestis, so I would say mid. I haven't seen every clip about him or anything, but alright, Seer, I know Cal Kestis a lot better than Seer. I don't know. This dude, why do they have so many characters I don't know? Alright, the Ninth Sister. Finally someone I know somewhat about, because I've seen actually a decent amount of clips of her. Cool lightsabers. There's that one line that just got on my nerves. She was like, I fought the Jedi, and then he just drops him instead of slicing him in half. So that was kind of bad. I'd probably say dislike, because I don't know much about her besides seeing multiple clips. Don't know. Alright, I'm gonna make another tier. Row below, just another one for people I do not know. Kind of like the Plants vs. Zombies video. Also, don't know. Jesus, do they need these many characters? Alright. The Second Sister. I know about her. I would say also mid. Not better than Cal Kestis. She has better dialogue, I would say. I feel like she should have been able to kill Cal or at least injure him once, which she has barely done. So, yeah. Alright, C-3PO. We all love C-3PO, right? I mean, who doesn't? So, C-3PO, I would say outstanding. I wouldn't say very awesome because he doesn't do much besides being funny. which he can be tolerable besides like Jar Jar Binks. Moving on to Chewbacca is, I would also say, outstanding. I don't know if he's better than C-3PO. You know what? Yeah, sure. I mean, I love the classic way the Wookiees make that sound. All right, Darth Vader. If there's anyone who does not put Darth Vader at somewhere at the top, they're kind of wrong. Like, very wrong. Like, you guys probably agree, right? Come on now. We all love Darth Vader. Classic villain. Or Anakin, I should say. All right, Han Solo. He's below. And here's my take on this. He's so mean to C-3PO. I don't know. The way he got Leia to be his wife was probably the weirdest way ever. So he's just bad at that. Lando is very annoying. Very bad. I know a lot of people like him. I know. But man, is he annoying. Just so annoying. Alright, Princess Leia. Finally. Very awesome. Actually, no. Why am I putting her there? She's actually pretty. Nah, she's classic. She's as a Jedi, she was pretty bad because we barely saw anything out of her. You know what? She's below that for me. I don't know. I just don't find her that interesting. Has some characters like Luke Skywalker, which is good. In the original trilogy with his lightsaber duels, and his good old dark trooper duel. With the dark troopers, he was killing them off pretty easily, and that was a scene that I really liked. Just going through those dark troopers was very cool. Kind of like Darth Vader's scene from Rogue One. It was very good. R2-D2. I love R2. In his droid arc, he excelled, and he is just so good as a character. Mr. Emperor Palpatine. You know, a lot of people like Mr. Palpatine. I understand why. And he did have that one duel with Darth Maul and Savage Opress, which will always be one of my favorites. Although in the sequels, he wasn't good. Like, he was intimidating and scary, I guess. But then, like, wow. He just shoots Force lightning at Rey, and he's like, oh no, the lightning's shooting back at my head. So he keeps shooting lightning. But he didn't stop. He never stopped shooting lightning. He's like, no, I'm just going to keep shooting lightning so that I eventually can just break through the lightsabers. What is he thinking? Force lightning will not go through a pure energy weapon. Nah, it's not happening. All right, this guy I don't know his name, but I know him, and he's awful because of this short amount of times he's been appearing in the original trilogy. I could have sworn I put Seer. I think I moved her out accidentally. All right, Grand Moff Tarkin. Finally, a good character that actually is interesting. I don't know why. He's just pretty cool. I liked the way his voice sounds, the way he argues with director Krennic, and I loved how he was like doing all this stuff in the Bad Batch, doing some pretty nasty stuff to them, and that was pretty interesting. All right, what's her name? Reva, that's her name. She's whoa, hey. I'm going to say dislike, but better than the Ninth Sister because I know more about her. Here's the thing. Sure, she didn't kill baby Luke Skywalker and left him alone, but why did she? How? Okay, first of all, she got stabbed twice in the chest, and she lives. All right. Here's what I don't get. How did Luke Skywalker beat Darth Vader, and Reva didn't? I don't get it. Why did Darth Vader not use his powers on Luke like exactly what he did with Reva? What is the deal with that? Is Reva just weak, or I don't know. Why did she go to kill Luke Skywalker when she was kicked out of the Empire? I don't get it. Like, Vader's like, nope, I'm just going to leave you behind and abandon you. And then she's like, I'm just going to go kill Luke Skywalker anyways, because I don't know. Which is why she's not going there. I'm pretty sure her name's Tala. It might be different, but I'm pretty sure it's Tala. And her sacrifice was kind of only scene she, like, was pretty good at. So, just mid. Bail Organa. He's so classic. I just love the season. Bail Organa, I love this character. But even better than Luke. I don't know why. He's just cool. He's never even died. That's the thing. Alright, Count Dooku. We're moving Count Dooku up here. I would probably say outstanding. He's never been a main character, though, which is my one downfall with him. I'd say he's better than Chewbacca. I'm not the fan of the curved hilt lightsaber. There's a guy I watch on YouTube. His name's Jedward. He's like my favorite Star Wars YouTuber ever. And his favorite character of all time is Count Dooku, while mine is Darth Maul. I could say they have somewhat some stuff in common. Yeah, Count Dooku and Darth Maul both have a pretty good story. Jedward, he really likes Count Dooku because of his motives. And I would understand that, but he's never been a main character, and for some reason, Darth Sidious is an old man at the start of The Phantom Menace, while Count Dooku still has black hair. And then out of nowhere, he just gets gray hair in 10 years, while Sidious isn't almost, like, about to die. I don't get it. Was he, like, 59? Is that when you get gray hair? I really don't know. General Grievous. Alright, I don't dislike General Grievous at all. But honestly, I feel like he just loses to so many people. Like, there's that time where he fought Obi-Wan Kenobi, and immediately he almost loses all of his hands. I mean, 2 of them, I guess, but I mean, come on, you have 4 lightsabers, and you still lose 2 of them as a very powerful and strong droid. I feel like he excels more at just punching people instead of using his lightsabers. Man, he is not good at that. But I will say, he's pretty cool, and I love the scenes where he turns into a spider. That's pretty cool. Mr. Jango Fett. He's pretty mid. Like, I guess he's better than Tala and Cal Kestis, because I know more about him than Cal. He's still been, like, talked about in a lot of other Star Wars pieces. He's in comics that I don't really read, so I don't really know. But he's been talked about a lot. In the Clone Wars, he was talked about a lot. Even talked about by Boba Fett in The Mandalorian. Cad Bane talked about him a little in the Book of Boba Fett. So, like, he's still, like, not a dead character. People still, like, know about him and can remember him. His armor's really cool, and if I'm being honest, I do prefer the blue helmet design instead of the Boba Fett red one. So I like the coloring more, and that's pretty good. Jar Jar Binks. I'm going to say very bad, but he's better than Lando for one reason. Lando's actually hasn't really affected the Star Wars community at all with some actual helpful things. While Jar Jar, on the other hand, has actually been destroying some of his enemies in the Clone Wars, and honestly isn't as bad as you'd think. You know what? I'll just move him up a bit. In my opinion, he's better than Reva because of his motives, and he actually has some courage. Mace Windu. I just love his purple lightsaber, and considering he's like the only person in canon that uses a purple lightsaber, I really like him. I'd say he's better than Count Dooku. He's really cool. I'm mad that Anakin killed him off. That was pretty annoying. But again, you gotta have Darth Vader somehow. Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's the GOAT. He has humor. He's just so good. When he fights Ventress, I just remember those good old days. And he's really cool. Alright, okay, I also put this guy in, I don't know, I think I moved him down accidentally too, because he looks like Kit Fisto. If I'm looking on the list, I don't see Kit Fisto anywhere. So, I mean, there's Plo Koon. Yo, they put a second version of the character. There's 2 Talas. There's 2 Talas. Okay, that is just very stupid. But anyways, Qui-Gon Jinn. This guy's amazing. Tales of the Jedi, he didn't do much, I know. But I mean, just look at his green lightsaber. It's so cool. I love his voice. He's a great master. Very good actor. And, although I feel bad for him, because there have been so many people surviving getting stabbed with a lightsaber. And then Qui-Gon's like, alright, let's see. What happens if I get stabbed? And then he dies. While Reva, on the other hand, gets stabbed twice and lives. Well, the Inquisitor got stabbed and also lived. outrageous. I feel so bad for you, Qui-Gon. His death wasn't that tragic. I would say, like, there's some better deaths I've seen. But, nah, he's still really good. Oh, Master Yoda. Everyone loves Yoda, right? I mean, who doesn't? He's one of the best duelists in Star Wars. He's so powerful. He's so wise. He's just such a good character. I will watch Yoda on screen any day. And if I see like if they make a TV show about Yoda, I will be pleased. I will make zero arguments. Zero. Unless he's actually just the hermit guy who keeps doing these weird and stupid stuff, but still. Yeah. They can't mess up a Yoda show, right? I mean, come on now. Alright, Baze from Rogue One. There's one reason why I like this character. And one reason alone. And that was his tragic death scene with Chirrut. And I'm putting him up here too. Better than him because of his super cool fighting skills. You know, above Darth Vader. Or Anakin. That sounds so weird to you guys. But I have to do it. Chirrut, oh man. He's just so... That death scene was so sad. But that's what makes it so good. Like, it was so cool. And the music in the background. Considering he's blind and he takes on a bunch of stormtroopers with nothing but a stick. He's really good. And he has a lot of humor, too. He's like, are you kidding me? I'm blind. When they put the bag on his head, that was funny as heck. Knocked down my iPad. He is great at fighting, even though he's blind. He knocked down a TIE fighter, destroying one of the cannons that the Imperial army had. He's just such a good character. Bodhi Rook, another Rogue One character. He was another person that helped out the Rogue One cast to, keep the Death Star plans, just alive and sending it to the Resistance or Rebel base. That was a very heroic action, and that is why Bodhi is a very, very good character. I wouldn't say better than Qui-Gon Jinn, though. But still very good. Very good. Alright. Jyn Erso. Not the best character. Like, here's the thing. I know she was, like, the biggest part of sending the Death Star plans. But I have one problem. And it's that her death scene wasn't as good as the others. Like, I don't know. They're like, okay, I'm just going to sit here until we die. Instead of actually having a purpose in their death and doing one last thing. Sure, they send the Death Star planes, and they're like, all right, let's just walk out here and into the sunset. Like, I'm not saying the death scene was bad. It was really good. It was just a little more disappointing, if you know what I mean. Yeah, like, I don't know. Chirrut and Baze had way cooler scenes, which is why they're going up there. I don't know. Her character design didn't really satisfy me that much, which is why I'm not going to put her that high. K2SO was really funny. And I mean very funny. Not funnier than Chirrut, but still really funny. I would say better than Jyn. I'm like in between him and Bodhi. They're like about the same. I really don't know. But, yeah, alright. Director Krennic. Oh! Why did I put Padme here? You know what? Yeah, I do kind of like... I kind of dislike Padme. She's not actually that good of a character. Like, a lot of people would say she's one of the better woman characters in Star Wars. Like, I mean, come on. She just shoots a blaster and is like, okay, I'm going to be a senator. But, I mean, I don't know. She just doesn't appear in that many scenes. While Bail, on the other hand, actually appears in a lot of scenes. Let's count them all, actually. Alright, so he's in Star Wars 3. He's in the Clone Wars. He's in Rebels. He's in the Obi-Wan show. He's in Rogue One. I mean, come on now. That's just so many scenes. Which is why he's good. Alright, Saw Gerrera. If I'm being honest, he was really rude to Lux. And his old man version is so bad, and I can never get over it. In the Onderon battle, he was pretty cool, I'll admit. But in Bad Batch, he appears everywhere, but like he's not cool. And Bail, sure, he doesn't really do much. But Saw Gerrera is actually not helping anyone or doing anything. It's actually supportive. I don't know. He's just not that good of a villain. Or a person, in my opinion. Alright. Dryden Voss had one cool fight scene at the end. But other than that, I just don't really like him that much. I guess he's better than Lando, so I have to put him above Lando. Lando was so annoying. Every time I look at that mustache, I'm just like, oh no. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, back to the template we go. Alright. Moving on. Okay, I moved this down. Nope. Alright. I don't know who this is. I think it's from the Han Solo movie, but I don't know much about. Right, this droid I don't know the name of from Han Solo. Worst. Know nothing about it. Just worst. Kira. I want to see a lot more lore about her and Darth Maul and their journey to Dathomir. I don't know what they did. So I would like to put her higher, but I can't, unfortunately. She did defeat Dryden Voss, though, which was pretty cool, I guess. All right. Benvict. I don't remember his name. I literally don't remember his name. So, yeah, worst. I mean, come on. It has to be in worst. It has to be in worst. Literally. He betrayed them. His death scene was, honestly, pretty good. Like, I wouldn't say a very good death scene, but like a decent death scene. Pretty decent. At least better than Snoke. Snoke's was awful. Admiral Holdo. You guys know where I'm putting her. Let's just not say anything. Hux is awful. First of all, he's the guy that made the command to shoot that Starkiller base laser to all those all those planets, and he blew them all up in one fell swoop. And then he's like, nope, I'm just gonna be a spy because I don't like Kylo Ren. But then I look back at The Force Awakens and I'm like, dude, you probably killed 100 billion people in the Star Wars universe. Man. Or should I say living beings? Because there's a lot of animals in Star Wars. Like, man, dude, what's your problem? You just become a spy just because you don't like Kylo Ren after doing that so much evil? Oh my god. It just does not make sense. BB-8 is kind of just mid, in my opinion. Don't know much about him besides in the sequels. Isn't my favorite droid. R2 was way better. Although I'll put him above Cal Kestis because I know more about him than Cal. Kylo Ren carried the sequels, and I have to give credit to him for that. So I'm not going to put him that high, but I'll at least put him in good. His lightsaber is really cool, and so is his helmet, but for some reason he broke it and then rebuilt it again, which was probably a very bad decision. Right, I don't know his name, but it was the, Master Codebreaker or something, something like that. I don't like him. I'm pretty sure no one likes him, to be honest. Admiral Pride didn't do much besides commanding army. You guys know that I always like these death scenes where they're just standing in the window or something, and then there's just an explosion behind them. Like, who doesn't just love those cool death scenes? And it was a pretty cool death scene. But I still kind of dislike him, and he's not better than Jar Jar, in my opinion. Finn also carried the sequels. Finn, Kylo, and Poe Dameron, they all carried the sequels. Like, really. I wouldn't say he's better than Director Krennic, because he's a good villain, but he's still really good. And Finn, I would say, he's a good character in the sequels. I don't know her name, and I don't like her. Where did she go? Where'd she go? Where did I put her? Where did she go? If she's somewhere up here, I'll be mad. Am I colorblind? I cannot see her. Oh, okay. Looking. Yeah, I don't see her. I don't know where she went. Is she in this tier? Oh, yeah, she is. All right, sorry. Oh, yeah, very bad. She just didn't do much, to be honest. Worse than Padme. Phasma had one cool duel with Finn, and that's kind of it. So, she didn't really carry the sequels. And honestly, she's at least better than BB-8 from that duel. So I'd say below Jango. Poe Dameron. Probably, just one of the best sequel characters, in my opinion. Come on now. He's so good. I wouldn't say better than Finn, though. So, I do... No, in The Last Jedi, he was really good. Even though The Last Jedi had so many bad characters. But still, I would say good and better than Andor. Alright, moving on to Rey. Here's the thing. Rey's a good character. She's cool to watch in a fight and all that. But again, none of her abilities make sense. I would say dislike. About the same as Jar Jar. So I put her below Jar Jar. I'll do that. Thing is that she's doing all these things without any training. Until episode 9, pretty much. Barely anything at all. She just uses the Force out of nowhere without any training in just so many scenarios, and you guys probably know it. I don't even have to explain it. All right, Rose is the worst. I don't know, her relationship with Finn was just not good. She has a good actor, but still just not a good character. And she also stopped Finn's sacrifice. And Finn actually would have had a cool death scene. So unfortunately, we didn't get to see him. Moving on to Snoke. Oh boy, do I hate Snoke. He was so cool in The Force Awakens. He had such high potential. But then I watched The Last Jedi. I'm like, oh my god, Darth Maul. Darth Maul moments. Even though Darth Maul actually didn't die. I'm thinking for the Star Wars Episode 10, they could make the villains be Snoke clones. Because there were Snoke clones in the scene in the Palpatine in Exegol. So yeah, just put Snoke there. Alright, I forgot this guy's name. So I just have to put him in don't know about. I forgot his name. I don't know much about him. I know he's a pilot, but that's all I know. Zori something. I don't know her last name. Dislike. I don't know much about her. She barely did anything. She has cool armor, but that's kind of all that she gets. I don't know who this is. Maybe I do, but I just don't remember. Alright, the commando droid, that's a name. Okay, that I also don't know. Alright. Agent Kallus, or just Kallus after he isn't an agent. I would say good. Better than Kylo Ren, because I liked his character development a lot. And yeah, he was pretty cool. His duel with Zeb, I would say it could have been a little longer. I would prefer Finn's duel with Phasma, but it was still pretty good. Alright, I don't know her name. She is the one that killed Kanan. So I have to put her so low, at least in very bad, awful, or worst. And I'll put her exactly in the middle. Chopper is really funny, which is why he's a very good droid. I wouldn't say better than R2, but in my opinion, he's outstanding. Better than Finn, better than Krennic, I think so. Better than Han, better than C-3PO. I put him right. I'll put him right here. He's a really good character. Alright, I'm not a Resistance fan, and I have only watched 5 seconds of it because I know how bad the show is. So I'll just put in don't know of that character. Ezra Bridger is another character that was pretty good in Rebels. Not as good as Kanan, but still really good. Okay, he's a good character, but not that good. So I'd put, he's in the high good. I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites, but still pretty cool. So below Andor you go, boy. Alright, I don't know this guy's name, but I know he appears in Rebels. So he's just kind of just mid. We barely saw anything of him. Besides in a few battle scenes, so I'd put him right here. Yeah, right here. Alright, the fifth brother. I don't dislike the fifth brother at all. There's just a few Inquisitors that outrank him. I'd put him above Tala, but not above Reva. Alright, is this a pilot? Because he's wearing a pilot's outfit. And I'm pretty sure this isn't Zeb, because Zeb has never appeared in live action. So, I don't know. Alright, Gar Saxon served Darth Maul and was in the Rebels and had a pretty good duel with Sabine. She's at least better than Captain Phasma. I would better than Jango, because he at least appears a little more. And he did have a few good duels with, or battles, I should say, because they don't have lightsabers. Bo-Katan Kryze, or I don't know. Pronounce her name well, however you like. Right, Hera Syndulla, she's pretty bad. I don't know, I just don't like her as a character. Better than Lando, better than Dryden, but I don't know, she didn't... You know what? No, I'm putting her below Dryden for one reason, and that's because Dryden has a pretty cool name. And that's kind of it. That's literally it. Kanan Jarrus is pretty good. Pretty good. I'd say better than Poe even. Not better than Finn, not an outstanding, but just good. He really carried Rebels. Alright. Darth Maul. I don't know if you guys know this. And I really don't. But Darth Maul, better than Yoda, better than Vader, better than Chirrut, better than R2, better than Obi-Wan, and better than Ahsoka? Yes. Darth Maul, I'm officially calling him best Star Wars character ever. And here's why. Very cool storyline. I've went deeper into the Darth Maul lore, learning that he saw Mother Talzin die from General Grievous. He's lost so much. I love his character development, and you can actually have some emotions in his scenes. Yeah, if you think about it, he's not all that evil. Again, back to Jedward liking Count Dooku and me liking Maul. He's lost a lot. He's lost so much, and he's not all pure evil. He didn't want to go... I don't think he wanted to go with Palpatine. Palpatine took him as a kid. Darth Maul didn't go... Well, I don't know. Look, Darth Maul, he could have been a good guy, but he wasn't. But as a bad guy, yes, he's good. He can destroy almost anyone who gets in his way. Qui-Gon, Pre Vizsla. Pre Vizsla is pretty annoying. I'm glad that he killed him. Man, Pre Vizsla was annoying. He killed so many innocent people, including children. So Pre Vizsla was kind of a rude character, in my opinion, I didn't really like him. But Darth Maul thankfully killed him. He lost to Obi-Wan a few times, and even lost to Obi-Wan in their final duel. But in that duel is what I really like. And here's why. So Darth Maul takes these 3 seconds to say a few words, and then again another 3 seconds of the duel, and then Darth Maul loses. And I've always went back to rewatch it so many times because I'm like, wait, Obi-Wan just cuts through his lightsaber. How'd he die? His lightsaber isn't his life. Because his lightsaber got cut before, remember, in The Phantom Menace. And then I'm like, oh, his chest got cut open because he did that. Okay, so you're telling me he got cut in half and then his chest got cut open and he died? Okay, I guess the chest does include the heart. So, yeah, I should probably stop complaining. But he's so good. 1 from his horns, 2 from his lightsaber, 3 from his super cool and tragic death scene. His last choice of words and lines were so outstanding, amazing. I loved it so much. Who could forget his super good lightsaber duels with Pre Vizsla, with Savage versus Darth Sidious, versus he also fought Ahsoka Tano, which is his best lightsaber duel in my opinion. His second best, I think it's his, because he fought Obi-Wan and then it was that tragic death scene. It has to be that. That death scene was one of my favorite death scenes in Star Wars, if not the best. 5's death scene was also really good, so let's go to 5's. You guys know. I know, you know, the donkey knows, Notch knows, we all know. We love 5's. Super duper good death scene. And only in second place to Darth Maul. He excels in the Clone Wars so well. He's the reason why Ahsoka survived. Without him, Ahsoka wouldn't have survived. He's ahead on everything in the Umbara arc and the Conspiracy arc. Ahead of Order 66, removed his inhibitor chip, and his death scene, again, super tragic. Exactly equal to Darth Maul's. The music was, I guess, a little better. 5's music in his death scene. Seeing him in Rex's arms and seeing Darth Maul in Obi-Wan's arms was super, super good. And is Rex on here? If Rex is not on this list, I'm gonna be mad. I will be mad. Very mad. Alright, thank God. Rex is on the list. Oh, thank God. Alright. Rex. You guys know. Rex is up here. I like Rex so much. His final stand with Ahsoka was really good. Seeing that he was fighting all those characters, it was really, yeah, he appears so much now, like in Rebels, Bad Batch, and Clone Wars. Clone Wars is where he excels a lot. The Umbar arc, he really shines. The Citadel was pretty good. Yeah, he was really good. This guy I don't really know about. Like, I know who he is. He's from Rebels. I would say, if I think about it, I don't like him. Very bad. Very bad. All right, Sabine Wren. The Ahsoka show, she was pretty cool, I'll admit. In Rebels, she had some pretty cool lightsaber duels, especially with Gar Saxon. I would say good. Not better than Kylo Ren, though, but still pretty cool. They also have the same last name, just spelled differently. Grand Inquisitor. He was a good Rebels villain, so I'll also put him in good. I wouldn't say that amazing, but still very decent. Alright, Admiral Thrawn. He's still not dead. He could appear in Star Wars Episode 10. He could. I believe he could. He'd probably be pretty old, but still. But I kind of just dislike him because of his lack of character appearances. So I'll put him above Rey. This is Sabine's brother. I don't know his name. I just say very bad because he doesn't really appear much and doesn't have that many excelling Star Wars moments. Sid from the Bad Batch show. First of all, why is Sid a boy? Is Sid a girl name too? I thought it was only a boy name. Very interesting. I would say Sid's mid. She's pretty cool in the Bad Batch. Like, I know she didn't do much, but she did give info. I wouldn't say better than the fifth brother, though. Commander Cody. I saw a second version of Commander Cody as, yeah. Alright, Commander Cody's pretty overrated. I mean, very overrated. As a character, as a whole, yeah, I'd say pretty good. I'll say outstanding. Like, I like how he was regretting his decisions for Order 66. That was very cool. So I'll give credit to him for that. I'll move Cody up here. He doesn't deserve to be at the bottom. Where's my other Cody? Where's that other version of him? I can't find it. Whatever. Moving on to Crosshair. I mean, he betrayed them, so I kind of dislike him. But he has some very cool scenes. So I cannot put him this low. I'll put him in mid. Better than Sid. Better than the fifth brother. Better than this. Better than this. Better than this. Yeah, I'd say right here. Not better than BB-8. Mr. Echo. Another super good clone trooper. I would say I'm very awesome for this. We don't have many in that tier, so in you go, boy. Yeah, he's just a really good character. A really good clone, in my opinion. I mean, just who doesn't love Echo? He's just such a good character. I love how he continues with the Bad Batch and he stays alive. Alright, this guy's the worst. He's from the Bad Batch. I don't know his name. He's better than all these guys, but still, like, really not that good. He didn't really do much besides torturing Crosshair, which is pretty annoying. Alright, this guy's from Rebels. He's pretty awful. He didn't really do much. Oh, this is where Cody was. Alright, Cody. I'll just put him with the other Cody. Way up and outstanding. Alright, moving on to Hunter. Alright, Hunter's like one of the best clones, but not better than Echo. And that might sound crazy, but it's true. He's not better than Echo. He's better than Bail. I'll give him that, but not better than Echo. Omega. Alright, I'm gonna go through this fast. Alright, Omega, I don't know. She's pretty annoying sometimes, so I'll put her in mid. This guy is also from Bad Batch. He's pretty, I don't really like him either. Tech, his death scene wasn't actually that tragic. That might sound so crazy, but honestly, it wasn't that good. I'd put him in good because he's part of the Bad Batch and really helps them. So, like, they wouldn't really survive without him. He's just such a big member of their squad, and they really need him. So I'll put him at the top of good. I think that's good enough. Wrecker, you guys know I love Wrecker. He's so funny. Kind of like Gregor in the Rebels TV show. So Gregor, I'll put, yeah, like right. He's better than Baze. Yes, he's better than Baze. I'll put him there. All right, Black Chrysanthemum, don't know much about him besides in the Boba Fett show. I'll just say dislike. I'll just, you know, no, I'll do mid, but bottom of mid. Boba Fett, iconic character, very cool, just not that good in the original trilogy. So I'd say outstanding. Pretty good character. But I'd say better than Cody. Better than Finn? Sure. Why not? Better than Krennic? Yes. Better than Han? Yes. Better than C-3PO? No. C-3PO is way too funny. Fennec Shand is also a mid character. Didn't really see her much. We only saw her in like Bad Batch, Mandalorian, and Boba Fett. That's the same amount of pieces. Actually, no. Darth Maul appeared in 4. Because if you're including Solo. So, yeah. I don't know if there's comics about her. I'm guessing there are. Like, there should be. I don't know. Alright, Asajj Ventress is a good character. I'd put her somewhere up here. Alright, better. Is she better than Ezra? I don't know. She's, like, really equal with Ezra for me. Very good person, a very good villain in the Clone Wars. I'll give her that. Cad Bane. You guys know how much I like Cad Bane. I mean, come on. He's the best bounty hunter in Star Wars. We gotta give him credit for this. Right, better than Luke, better than Bail, better than Han. Is he better than... I don't know. He's equal with Hunter for me. I'll put it right here and very awesome for now. Hondo Ohnaka. He's so funny. Jack Sparrow vibes. But we only saw him in Clone Wars and Rebels, so I can't put him as high as I want him to be. So I'll put him top of good. Alright, Pre Vizsla was very annoying. I'll put him very bad. And there's one reason he's not going in awful, and that is because of his iconic scene with Darth Maul in their final duel. And I'll just give him points for that. I just kind of liked it. Duchess Satine... Actually, no. He also had a duel with Obi-Wan. So... I'll move him up. Better than Rey. Better than Grand Admiral. So yeah, there. Duchess Satine, pretty awful. She just wasn't that good of a character. Didn't do much. Basically just Padme. But Padme at least appeared a little more. Alright, Savage Opress. This might sound very crazy, but I like Savage. He's very cool. I love his horns. He's so powerful. So that's also why I really like him. He's just so powerful. Alright, the Mandalorian leader. I don't know her name. I don't know her name. So mid. But she has a cool helmet and some pretty cool hammers. Bo-Katan Kryze. Up here. Outstanding. Great character. Why not? You don't know. Not above Savage. Alright, where did I put Kallus? Alright, I think Kallus is there. Yeah. Alright, moving on to Cara Dune. I don't know, she's just not that cool. She only appeared in a little bit of The Mandalorian. So I'd say, yeah, very bad. Okay, you know, I'll move her up a lot. Alright, better, no, not better than Hera. Oh, this pilot from The Mandalorian, I forgot his name. It's like Carl, I don't know, something like that. He didn't really appear in many scenes. He's not better than Jar Jar. I'll put him here's a good spot. Cobb Vanth, dude, we barely got anything about him. So I'll just put him in awful. Mandalorian, you guys know the Mandalorian show is so good, and he excels at it because he's the main character. Like, come on now. We all love his Beskar armor. He's just so good of a character. Better than Qui-Gon, better than Palpatine, better than Luke, better than Bail, yes. Better than Cad Bane, no. Alright. Moving on to Grogu, very cute, but didn't actually do much. So Grogu, I would say, alright, up here. Yeah, I'd say better than Omega. Better. Top of mid. Alright, Moff Gideon, a pretty lazy villain because he reappeared in the 3rd season instead of doing something else. But still a really cool villain. I love the Darksaber. He's staying here. Alright, moving on to, Greef Karga, or Cargo, I don't know. Kind of just a mid character. Didn't really see him appear that much, so I'll just leave him here. IG-11, I mean, he's not worst. He's not worst. I really like his arms. It's pretty cool. I just kind of dislike him. He didn't do much. He's better than Pre Vizsla. Pre Vizsla is annoying. Alright, this guy from The Mandalorian also barely did anything. Going there with Cobb Vanth. This guy was also annoying. So I'll put him here. Wait, what's his name? Paz Vizsla. Yeah, Paz Vizsla. I kind of dislike him. He was mean to the Mandalorian a lot. I'll put him right here. Pre Vizsla's better than him. I'll give him that. This guy from the Obi-Wan show didn't do much, but I do like that beard. I don't know why. That beard is just really cool. So I'll put him at the... No, not better than Hera. Not better than Hera. Agent Kallus again. All right, let's see. Did I accidentally put Kallus back? Or is there just 2 versions of him? All right, let's test that theory. And yes, there are 2 versions of him. I don't know why. He's just pretty stupid in my opinion. This guy again appears. Dude, why? Why do they do this? I don't understand it. Dude, it's the exact same picture. What did they do? Alright, whatever. This guy's the worst. He's in Rebels. He didn't do much. So yeah, I'll just put him there. And this guy appears again. Dude, what is this pictures? Alright, Bossk. Bossk is good. You know, he's great. Better than Tech even. Not better than Hondo. Hondo's way too funny. Good bounty hunter with a lot of physical strength. Plo Koon, good Jedi. He's up here. Oh god, I put Pre Vizsla back. Whoopsie. Wait, don't tell me that there's another Pre Vizsla. Oh, thank god. Wait, no. No, dude. They have a picture of him with his mouth open and his mouth closed. Alright, whatever. Plo Koon is a very awesome Jedi. I mean, who doesn't love Plo? Just such a good Jedi. Better than Luke, yes. He is. Oh, whoa. I am moving people around way too much. Alright, this guy, go back in here in this trash can. Alright, Mother Talzin didn't do much, but it's very cool. I like her powers. She did Battle Mace Windu one time and has some very cool Force lightning abilities. So, like, she has very cool powers and all that. I won't say outstanding, but a pretty cool character, I'd say. I put her right there. That seems like a good spot. She also is one of the reasons of why Darth Maul survived. So yeah, she'll just be there. Commander Wolffe and another picture of Seer. Wait. Oh. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. Alright. Wait, I don't know about her. Commander Wolffe. Last character of the day. Commander Wolffe is just such a cool. He's just a cool clone. Come on now. We gotta put him at least in outstanding. Alright, we'll just talk about the worst characters now. You know, no. I don't even want to talk about them. You guys know why they're the worst. Alright. My official 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My official 9 best Star Wars characters. Yoda, Darth Vader, Chirrut, R2D or Anakin actually. R2D2, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, Captain Rex, Fives, and Darth Maul. My 9 best Star Wars characters. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. I know you guys are going to argue a lot, and I mean a lot. So just leave your arguments down below in the comments, and let's see what I have to say for them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.